Hi guys, my name's Calvin. Welcome to bushlifenz.com. Today I want to do a video on the SORD optics pouches. So the first one we have here is the MOLLE Bino pouch, and then over here we have the laser rangefinder or optics pouch. Both of these pouches have been designed to work with binoculars, laser rangefinders and other optic type gear. You could put cameras in them, but it would depend on the size of the camera. So starting with the Bino pouch, it attaches at the back by 4 columns of PALs or MOLLE, and it attaches to 3 rows. You can put it onto a belt if you want. If you're going to do it that way, just a standard regular belt, just run that through there, and that's your belt loop there. It's a pretty cool design, and there's loads of versatility in it. What I like about this is that we can now turn whatever we want into a bino harness, really. You can put these on a chest rig, belt kit, the Foxtrot belt kit, or even a pack. You now have loads of choices in how you wear this. On the front of the pouch we have a smaller admin pocket, and this is a great pocket for things like batteries, lens wipes, snack bars, pocket knife, GPS, what have you really. It's up to you. There's tons of room in there to carry different types of items, but it still sits quite flat, so it's not too bulky. The pouch itself closes with magnets, so there's no velcro, no zips, nothing like that to go wrong, so it's nice and quiet. So that's great for you bird watchers or anyone out in nature that's dealing with animals like hunting and so on. And your binos are quite secure in there. If you look into the pouch, there's no way that these are coming out, and they're quite well protected. Unlike some magnet pouches, the coverage on this is really good, and the magnets themselves as well are quite strong. Some of them you can just feel the magnet just holding on, but this is quite it's quite strong. You can sort of hear it snap shut just by pushing it forward. So again, really nice feature. Got the tab up the top there obviously, and that's just for pulling it down. In here I have some Leupold Mackenzie HDs 12 by 50. So 12 times magnification and 50mm lens. There's still some room left over if you wanted to carry bigger binos in there. But check the description for the dimensions, and there'll also be a list of binos that are known to fit in here. In the front here we have a little clear section, and that's for like your dope cards or aid memoir, navigation reminder, what have you really. It's up to you. The pouch itself is padded, so we've got padding on both sides, padding on the back, padding on the lids, and then padding on the front as well. So it's there's also padding on the bottom. So your binos are nice and protected. Other binos that will fit in here are my Minox 10x42s, and as you can see there's loads of room in there for those. So again, nice and secure, very rugged. It's a great pouch. Next up we have the SORD optics or laser rangefinder pouch. This one is a bit smaller. You see the two side by side. So originally this was designed for laser rangefinders, but as these devices have shrunk in size, the pouch is now quite useful for other items as well. So at the back it attaches by 3 columns of PALs and 3 rows. We also have an attachment point at the front, so say you're wearing webbing or something, you can tie that into there, or you can use it as a lanyard point. On the front of the pouch we have a standard side release buckle, and in the top we have a little pocket, and that's for batteries, lens wipes, things like that. It's quite small, you're not going to fit too much in there, but it's good for what it was supposed to be used for. In here I have a pair of Minox 10x42 binos, and those fit really nice. It also comes with a padded divider, so that helps you organize things. You might have, say, a laser rangefinder on one side and then your GPS on the other, or a torch and a GPS, laser rangefinder, torch, whatever you're ready, or fit your camera in there. It all depends on how you want to use it. In the front we have a full field of Velcro and loop Velcro, and again on the back there's also some more loop Velcro. So if you wanted to, you could put organizers and so on in there. Again, just like the Bino pouch, this section here is padded all the way around. There's no padding on the top this time, and there's no padding on the bottom. The padding goes all the way around to protect it, but if you're worried about your electronics, you might want to go for this pouch, which is fully padded all the way. All in all, another cool little pouch. Size wise, I don't think you're going to get anything much bigger than 10x42 type binoculars in there. These fit nice and snug, but the 12x50s definitely would not fit in there. So the great thing about these types of pouches is that you can set it up however you want. For example, I have here the SORD MFF rig. MFF stands for military freefall, but has loads of applications in civilian world. So we have 6 columns by 3 rows, and then we have 1 column by 2 rows on each side. On the back of the pouch, on the back of the rig, we have a pocket, which is great for your snack bars or maps, documents, notebooks, things like that. Or you could even put your phone in there if you wanted. And then you have a nice Bino caddy type harness at the back. So unlike a traditional Bino harness, we now have quite a lot of ways to customize this as we want. The problem with normal Bino harnesses is that they're quite sort of squat, they're not as stable on your chest as a MFF rig or a similar type chest rig. And also the only way really to put pouches is to like go out further, and you end up being quite sort of bulky out that way. This way you get to spread it all around and sort of keep a thinner overall profile. So we can have our Bino caddy there, put that in the middle, and then we now have 2 columns by 2 rows to put accessory pouches. As an example, we have the SORD small utility pouch here, and then that's the micro utility pouch, and then that's the small utility pouch. If we put the Bino caddy off to the side there, that can then go to the side like that. Basically it's up to you to set it up how you like. It's a bit like Legos. There's loads of different options. So other pouches that could go on here, the Helicon medical pouch would fit there nicely on the side. We have a SORD small utility zippered accessories pocket there. So you could have your laser pouch there, and then SORD pouch there. So that's going to be 6 channels, and then that would leave you 2 there for another pocket. Also have an ammunition pouch, a 60 round pouch. These are great for obviously magazines if you're in the military, but also you can put quite a bit of medical gear in there, or all kinds of smaller items. So you can put that to the side. And then lastly we have the Helicon compass pouch. and this attaches to a single row of, a single column of pals, so you could put that on the side there. So, as you can see, tons of different ways to set these things up. It's up to you really how you want to do it. Alright guys, thanks for watching to the end. That concludes today's video. Please hit the old like and subscribe buttons, and if you're on the website, make sure you sign up for our email list. We have loads of cool stories and promo codes coming out every week. It's only 2 emails a week, so we won't spam you, and it's always worth opening. There's always something interesting in there. Alright, hit the hills, live the bush life. Cheers guys.